Another, I really haven't had much to complain about the New York Mets this month. But today is one of those rare exceptions. Why? Because Jeremy Hefner's lack of compassion and lack of logic when it came to using his bullpen reared its ugly head yet again. Mets are up 6-4 in the eighth. He brings in Jake Dickman, something I have been vehemently against. Walks plenty, even though he gets 2 outs. Then he brings in Reed Garrett instead of Danny Young. And what happens? Wild pitch, 2-run single, Mets go down 7-6. And this was after they got 6 runs off Frember Valles within the first 3 innings, 5 of them in the second inning alone. And they let their foot off the throat. Tyler McGill went 5 1/3, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits, 3 strike walks, 6 strikeouts, and a homer. And then the bullpen just tried to piecemeal it together. The bats fell asleep after after certain points in the game. And once the Mets let the foot off the throat, they almost never recover in terms of plate discipline, in terms of pitch logic, more so in the latter than the former in this case. And a 4-game winning streak and a chance to get into the wild card by tiebreakers over St. Louis squandered because of Jeremy Hefner's stupidity. Hefner, last month I was ready to throttle you, drag both yours and Jeremy Barnes' asses out to the Jackie Robinson statue outside Citi Field, throw a noose around it over the bat, put both your necks in said noose, pull on the nooses until you both gagged and suffocated to death. But for the most part this month, kept yourselves in check. The team meeting by Lindor at the end after the horrible Dodgers series seemed to rectify everything. You guys went 18-6 beginning on May 29th. And 16-6 going into the day, hoping to go 17-6. But alas, your bad habit reared its ugly head yet again. And the Mets blew it and lost by 3 because you chose the wrong pitchers yet again. I mean, can we blame the umps for being so blind, incompetent, and stupid for mistaking rosin stuck to Edwin Diaz's hand via his sweat on a hot summer night in Chicago and for spider tack and suspending him for 10 games for this rushed, panicky damage control use of the bullpen? Yes. Up until the day of the Mets managed to circumvent it? Yes. In any case, 4 games down, 6 to go on the suspension. Mets don't get Edwin back until next week against Pittsburgh. Or to point out, when does Edwin come back? He comes back on July 6th when the Mets are in Pittsburgh. For 4. Because by that point, the suspension will be up. Because by the time we get to the 3rd game of that series, the suspension's up. Because they play 2 with the Yankees. They've got 1 more with Houston, so that's 5. 4 with Washington, so that's 9. Well, actually, it'll be up on the 5th against Pittsburgh. I miscalculated. Can't blame me. So, yeah. All we need to do is hold the line and gain more ground by July 5th. Hopefully, we'll get Diaz back. But that said, Hefner, that was no excuse to bring in your best backup closer in the 8th instead of using Danny Young to get that last out. Then you would have brought Reed Garrett in and then you would have fucked it up or closed the door. Either way would have worked. But no, you chose to be an incompetent moron. If the Astros choose to go the battery, aka bullpen game tomorrow, the Mets need to fucking capitalize on it. No matter who's pitching for the Astros tomorrow. I'm warning you, Hefner. Fuck up like this again tomorrow, and I'm going to reinstate those calls to get your neck in that noose. for the fans to put your neck in that fucking noose. Because you cost us a chance to get back to get completely in the wild card spot today, you son of a bitch. And gain ground on Atlanta in the wild card hunt. Still, 16-7 in this month, not terrible. Been pretty impressive. And 18 wins in the last 25. Good shit. But today was by far one of the biggest fuck ups. The biggest since the day after the Daryl Strawberry retirement ceremony, I might want to point out. Comment, like, and subscribe. Mets 2128 signing out. Goodbye, and good fucking night. Bang!